Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. This your brother's a great millstone of Charlotte. Come with another morning motivation, exhortation, lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. First and foremost, we want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who do well and teach well. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect who wishing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
So this morning, we just wanted to go into how there's peace in understanding prophecy, man. Right? Now, I wanted to get this word peace in the free dictionary because what we're about to see as all hell breaks loose, right? Even leading up to that point, the mind of these people are going to be uneasy, right? You're going to start to see, them lose their stability, lose their peace, right? So, what we're about to witness is that Isaiah 33:6, taking place because the believers who have this understanding are going to be at ease, man. Right? Now, this is peace in the free dictionary. It reads quiet, calm, rapport. It says concord, truce, lack of hostility. It says freedom, or it's like the absence of war or other hostilities, an agreement or treaty to end hostilities, inner contentment, serenity, right? So those who have this understanding are content, man. We're not seeking to excel in this world, right? Because we understand that this place is about to end, right? We're not gonna lose it, right? When we lose things, why? Because we knew that we were gonna lose these things in the first place, man. Right? And it's all through the spirit of prophecy, which is Yahweh Shai, man.
I got a precept if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2. So 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 19. It says, "We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts." You see, which scriptures say, where there is no vision, that people perish. You see, so the elect have that foresight, that vision, in order to, in these dark days, succumb, to be able to have the eye salve, to essentially endure, in the spirit. I want to get this word for sure.
Okay.
And it says sure, it says stable, fast, firm, metaphorically, sure, trusty. It says firm or force, steadfast, sure. Now scroll down, it says stable, fast, firm, metaphorically, sure, trusty. It says unshaken, constant. The scriptures say that essentially those that are abiding in the Lord are not going to be moved, because these people, they're going to be greatly moved, because they don't have anything that's keeping them stable, whereas, we have that stability, like we're going to get in Isaiah, the 33rd chapter, because we're abiding in that rock,
That's right. You can go and get that.
It's Isaiah 33 and verse 6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure."
Right. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right, is our strength. Right. This is what the Lord has blessed us with to be able to make it through these times, man. To be able to be rooted, right? In order for us to get that strong foundation in Yahweh Shai, so that once the tempests start, these great storms of trials and tribulations start to come, we won't be blown around like the rest of this world is going to be, man. Right? We'll be, firmly rooted, and endure. And that frees you from worry, right? Because worrying is a lack of faith. If you don't truly believe in something, then you're gonna think about all the possible outcomes, right? Instead of the victory that's been sealed already. So no matter what we end up going through, we have to understand that we already have the victory through Yahweh Shai. We just have to make it through the trials and tests that He has set before us, man.
I got a precept. This is Mashal, Proverbs chapter 4 In verse 20, it says, "My son, attend to my words, incline thine." So, my son, attend to my words, incline thine ears unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Verse 23, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." And essentially, the elect they're going to be abiding in Yahweh Shai. They're going to have that firm foundation. Because it goes down to verse 23. It says, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." So out of the mind is the issues of life. Because essentially that's going to dictate in the spirit. Your actions. So 2/3. These heathen, they gonna be tripping out. We see what they're doing right now. They're going out and panic buying. They're buying up all the supplies and stocking up on gas and stuff like that. But they're not adding to that spiritual bank account. And that's what's needed. Because going back to the precept, we just got Isaiah 33:6, and then also in Romans it talks about to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And we're going into peace right now.
That's right. That's right. Hey, scriptures tell us not to make haste in times of trouble, man. This is what we're about to see, that haste being made because these people don't know what's coming, right? They can't see. They weren't blessed with that eyesight, and ultimately, they weren't chosen by the Lord to see these things. We were blessed to be able to understand what's to come, so that we can prepare in the spirit, to endure it, man. Right now, could you grab Proverbs 2:10, read through 11?
God, this is Proverbs Mashal chapter 2 and verse 10. And it says, "When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee."
Right. Discretion shall preserve thee, right? Going into discipline, right? And understanding shall keep thee, right? So this, like we read in Isaiah 33:6, right? This wisdom and knowledge is our stability, man. Right? This wisdom and knowledge is what's going to protect us, right? That's going to offer us that covering, right? Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in these times to come, right? And that puts us at ease, right? The scriptures tell you to be still and know that He is. That being still means to be at ease, man, right? To be calm, right, in the midst of the storm, because that your Savior, has things figured out already, man. He already has the path cleared, for you to succeed. Where you just have to, endure that, man. You know.
Come and grab that precept. This is Tahoyim Psalms chapter 46 and verse 10, and it says, "Be still and know that I am the Most High. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth." I want to get this word for "be still," and it says Rapah, and it says to sink, relax, sink down, let drop, be disheartened. It says to relax, withdraw. So it says let alone, to let go, to show oneself slack, to be quiet. So so-called Christians got to say it in the world. Let go and let God. That pretty much goes into being still. And just letting the Lord take control, letting the Lord handle things.
Mm-hmm. Look, in the Free Dictionary, it says free from turbulence or commotion, calm, right? So, we're in a state of tranquility, as a result of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? Because we know that, great tribulation has to come in order for us to get out of here. So that's the whole point is, for us to be purified of our unwanted qualities. We know that persecution is coming, right? We know that, World War III is coming. We know that these various plagues and pestilences are coming. So we're given the spiritual heads up, the spiritual foresight, right, to see these things on the horizon, so that we don't, bug out the way the rest of these people are about to, man. Let's get John 14, starting 15. We'll read through 18 and then jump down to 27.
You said John what chapter?
14.
And what verse?
Starting 15.
This is John chapter 14. In verse 15 it says, "If ye love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever."
Right. So Yahweh Shai is that comforter, man. Right. He's that comforter that's been sent to comfort his elect. The elect. Right. All you believers out there, right? Lord willing, we endure. The Lord has given us this spirit of understanding so that we can be comforted in these times, man. Right.
Keep going.
Read through 18, Baba Shah.
Okay. Verse 17 it says, "Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you.
Mm-hmm.
I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you."
Right. So he said he will not leave us comfortless, man. Right. That's comforting in itself. Right. To know that the Lord is going to be there. Right. To keep us at ease. Right. To ease our minds. During these times. Right. While we see, like it said, where it speaks on the rest of the world, they can't receive the spirit of truth, man. Right. They can't receive this. They can't receive that peace. They can't receive that comfort. Right. That stability. So it's an extreme blessing, right, to have access to that, man. You can jump down to 27.
This is John chapter 14, verse 27, and it says, "Peace I live with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid."
Right. So it said, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth." Right, because peace, according to this world, is tied to carnality. Right, it's tied to the fleshly things. Right, it's tied to your access to certain resources. Right, but this peace is coming through the spirit, man. Right, because your belief in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is what's going to give you access to that protection. Right, that defense from these coming trials and tribulations, man. Right? Like it says, like let your heart not be troubled, neither let it be afraid. So our flesh might be afraid, but we were given this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to overcome that, man.
I got a precept. Huh?
Now I was just gonna get this off the comment board, but you go ahead.
You go ahead, grab it.
So the brother GMS Virgin Island Straight Gate. Shalom.
Shalom.
It's Philippians 4:6 in the NLT. It reads, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell the Most High what you need, and thank Him for all He has done. You will experience the Most High's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai." Right? Man, that's heavy, man. Right? We're not worried about anything, man. We understand that the Lord has given us everything that we need, man. All we have to do is seek Him, and He's gonna take care of the rest, man. And that eases your mind of all the worries you may have, because that as long as you serve the Lord and do what you're supposed to do, you're gonna be taken care of, man. Go ahead.
This is Job Ayawab chapter 23 and verse 11. It says, "My foot hath held his steps, his way have I kept and not declined, neither have I gone back from the commandment of his lips. I have esteemed the words of his mouth more than my necessary food." So 2/3 of Jake, they gotta worry about where they gonna get their actual food from. You see, because they're going to be carnally fed. You see, well, we have the sufficiency in the Lord, to where He's taking care of us. We won't have anything to worry about, because we're abiding in that rock. I'm gonna get that as well. This is Matthew, Matthew, chapter 7, and we'll get verse 24, and it says, "Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock." All right, which that house, Bayatwa, which is his house, is on that rock, and the house is the actual body, essentially is abiding in that rock, something that's firm, which is Yahweh Shai. And it says, "And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock." The different adversities came and beat upon that believer, and it didn't fall because it was founded. It had a firm foundation, it had a firm basis. And it says, "And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand." Every time, you go to the beach, you build a little sand castle and it's close to the water, it gets swept right away. Even if you used to put a real, like a beach house, a lot of times when a hurricane comes, essentially it gets snatched from under the foundation gets snatched from under it. It just gets destroyed. So it says, "And the rains descended, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it." And so 2/3 are going to have a very great fall, you see, because they didn't want to choose the fear of the Lord. Like it mentions in Proverbs, the first chapter, that sense of security, where their sense of security goes into essentially that sand, whatever that is for them, that's what they chose for their foundation, and that's essentially why they will be destroyed.
That's right. Right. Baba Kushai, could you grab John 16 and 33?
It says 16 and what?
33.
Okay. This is John chapter 16 and verse 33, and it says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world."
Right. So we understand that, as a result of following after Yahweh Shai, right, we're gonna face tribulation in this world, man. Right? It's a requirement, But what's that, Acts 4 and 22? But in understanding that, we know that Yahweh Shai overcame the world, man. So there's nothing that this world can do, to the elect. You read the latter half of Romans 8th chapter, right? There's nothing that can take you out of the Lord's hand if you be of that elect number. Lord willing, we all are, man. So that's why it said that he had uh, that in him that we might have peace, man. Right? So we have peace in Yahweh Shai, right? Who is that spirit of prophecy, right? Who is giving us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? That we may, get closer to him and establish that relationship, man. Right? Going back to that word for peace here in the Edom Online Dictionary, it says, let me see, so I'll find it. It says a sense of spiritual peace of the heart, the soul or conscience, free from disturbance by the passions. It says quiet or tranquility, man. Right? So our minds are at ease, our hearts are at ease, because we understand that Yahweh Shai already has sealed that victory, man. Right? This flesh is always going to try to convince you otherwise, but that's why, you have to rebuke those spirits, those wicked spirits, man. That's why you have to continually be in prayer, continually, fasting, focusing on spiritual matters, because at the end of the day, we understand that, we got it already, man. We just got to endure until the end.
I believe you quoted, I think you wanted Acts 14 and 22. Did you want me to get it?
Okay.
This is Acts chapter 14 and verse 22, and it says, "Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High."
Right. So that word confirming goes into strengthening, man. So their strength, they were strengthened to understand, look, you have to go through these trials to get to the kingdom. But like we read in this John 16 and 33, the world, we're gonna have tribulation in the world, but Yahweh Shai already overcame the world, man. Right? So these things are just forms that we have to go through, man. You know? Um, let me see here. Let's get Baruch. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do Baruch 4 and 25, and we'll read through 30, and then that'll be it.
You said Baruch 22 and 5?
4 and 25.
Khan, this is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 25. And it says, My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck.
Right. Hey, that's a peaceful thing, man. Right? To understand that we're gonna see the destruction of our enemies, man. That we're gonna tread upon their necks. To understand prophecy, right? Because these things are what was being told before, right? So they have to come to pass, man. Right? So whatever we're going through now, understanding what's to come in the future, right, gives you that ease, that stability, man.
Kind of, if I can add too, that's true peace. Seeing Esau in chains, and pretty much him getting a righteous recompense. Because then it'll be balanced out. Because this devil has had us, in slavery, and we'll get him in chains in the kingdom. Which we're seeing his downfall. As we speak.
Right. Hey, and it was given to him to take peace from the earth, man. Right.
Right.
So him taken out of the earth, peace is going to be restored, man.
Yep. Verse 26, it says, My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of their enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
Right. So all we got to do is call upon Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and he's going to remember us, man. Right. And in that remembrance comes that protection, man. It comes that stability, right? It comes that covering, in the storms, right? That's what you get when you're allied with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Right? That's the understanding, that the peace that understanding these prophecies is going to afford you, man.
Verse 28, it says, For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Right. So it's our job to be in continuous search, for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right. To stay attached at the hip, right. To the prophets, to all these spiritual matters that you see taking place. Right. Ultimately, it's the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Right. So you should be closer and closer to Yahweh Shai on a daily basis, man.
For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation.
Right. So it's like, you finish it out.
God says, Take a good heart, O Yarashalam, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee.
Right. Right. So, like I said, for he that brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation, man. So he gave us the punishment, right? And once the punishment is over, then we receive the rewards, man. Right? We're gonna receive the kingdom. We're gonna receive true righteousness, man. We're gonna receive, right, all these things that the scriptures tell us in regards to the promises, man, and more, But that gives you peace of mind when we go through these trials and tribulations, man. Right? That's why, like I said, to be of good comfort, man. Understand that. Look, yeah, I think it might be hot right now, but it's gonna be a cool breeze that comes through, right, on the latter end, man. Right, and you're gonna be at ease and at peace through all of it, man. Though you might be in turmoil, physically, your spirit is still going to be at ease because you know that you have to go through these things to get to that ultimate reward. And like I said, take good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that giveth thee that name, will comfort thee, man. Right? So be at ease, right? Like we continue to go into, right? Take a good heart, right? Don't be worried, right? Because the Lord ultimately is going to send that comforter, which is Yahweh Shai, right? Give us that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? So that we don't lose our minds, right, in these times to come, man. Let me get this off the comment here. The brother GMS in his likeness. It, Matthew 24 and 26, like it reads, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right. So don't be troubled, man. You know, we know what has to happen. We have very intimate knowledge on what we're gonna have to go through, right, in order to get to the kingdom. So in understanding that, you can't just be out here, bugging out, man. You know, the Lord gave us this so that we can maneuver appropriately through these times to come. Not that we can act like the rest of these people in the world. We've been given that spiritual preparation, right, for these times to come. We see the wars and rumors of wars. We see all these, things in regards to prophecy taking place, right? The MOTB and things of that nature, right? But like I said, be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. So it has to happen. You know, we have to get through this, in order to get to the kingdom, man. Right. So if the end is not yet, we still have a lot of things to get through, but it's comforting to understand that, right, on the other side of that is the kingdom, man. You got anything else up?
I'm gonna grab this. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 19. It says, "And your patience possess ye your souls." And pretty much going into the patience, the long suffering. We're waiting to see this devil essentially destroy. We're waiting to see the very end of Esau's kingdom. You see, so in that, we have to possess our souls. Essentially going into the peace that we're going into. Keeping our mind in these scriptures. All right, doing the things that we need to do. To rely and to stay in the spirit.
That's right. That's right. Con. Hey, say we pray our listeners that find through the spirit and power. How about Shemal Shai? We want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, and
Shalom.
in the Bible vault, man. Shalom.
Shalom.